Welcome back. We currently have Anya only one promotion away from becoming a level 10 astronaut and one wildlife attack away from completing her aspiration. This episode is going to involve those two things, and it will actually be our last episode with Anya. And this did go by a little faster than we went with Callie. Mostly, I think, because of Anya's career not being playable or us not going to work with her. But I still think that it all went pretty well. I have enjoyed Anya's time, and I think that, you know, the drama of her life is over, and she can finally focus on achieving her goals. And she's got a nice family with her wife and 3 children, and I think that it all turned out pretty good. So we just have everyone kind of going about their daily tasks, going to work and school. They all are on the same schedule, which is great. And so, yeah, I watch the trees while they're at school or work, hoping that something happens. But our money trees did the thing once, and that was it. Also, when did the house catch on fire? Am I the only one that didn't notice that happening? Like, I don't remember getting a notification that there was a fire, but apparently there was. So I don't know what happened there. And all the kids are doing their homework. At the beginning here, I was not cheating their needs. Of course, then they all almost died, so that's how good I am at this game. But yeah, so Teresa needs to fill out reports for her work, and the kids are doing great at cleaning up after themselves, and also everyone keeps trying to clean up that cake plate that it's just not happening. And also, Anya is out here talking to this pregnant figure skater. So there's that. But, you know, we're not giving to charity because we don't want to increase our fame. So, whoops. But Harper is going to cook, and Harper's birthday is coming up very soon, which is really exciting. She is the heir, so when she becomes a young adult, we will be moving her out, and she will be taking Zoe and Riker with her because the three of them will each be completing a different track in the Star Wars path, I guess. Of course, our most important thing is going to be baby making at the beginning because we don't want to be waiting around for a child to grow up. Because from what I hear, the Star Wars gameplay doesn't last too long. So that'll be our one of our first orders of business. And so I almost got every sim sleeping at the same time, but Riker had taken a nap earlier and now was awake and watching TV. But everyone else is tired and sorry, that's Zoe right now, but Riker is getting up just as she goes to bed. So had almost every sim sleeping. And we'll also have Riker's birthday in this video as well so that we'll have his makeover. But for right now, Anya is going to eat and sit in front of the TV with Riker and, enjoy some fun with the TV. That is definitely the way to go, having them eat and watch TV at the same time. Then you can up two needs. And so multitasking for the win. And Anya has level 10 athletic and, level 10 rocket science. So she is ready to go for this um, promotion. She just needs to actually be at work and get that bar up. And she's just going to clean up the extra food so that it doesn't go to waste. And of course, as you know, my Sims love to dance, dance, dance. But yeah, we need everyone to have something to eat, and everyone is going to go to school and work right now. Of course, all of their needs are all over the place. But, I think that it all depends on how you like to play the game. Usually, I like to get things done more so than take care of their needs, but sometimes it's fun to just, live them as if it's real. So, the everyone went to school and work. We skipped the part where they weren't home, and then the kids came home, and I was working on that because all of the kids are all over the place. I mean, look at how Harper walks right now. It's because she's like mortified or going through a mood swing or something. It's hilarious. We'll zoom in on that in a second. But for right now, we're worried about their needs. And both Teresa and Anya got promotions. So Anya completed her career track, which is really exciting. She's an interstellar smuggler. And um, yeah, so that is one part. And I know we said we weren't going to worry too much about the aspiration. And I know that I say that I said that every single video, but um, I think that it's fun. And since we still have some time before Harper's birthday, I figured that we would work on it. So everyone is going to the mountain. Big surprise. We go there all the time. It's Anya's favorite place. And this time we actually went to the other hiking location because I thought, that would be fun. And also, we don't need to worry about winter clothes as much. It is still pretty cold out, though. And what is one of my generations without a disastrous hike at the end where everyone is mad at Anya? So that's coming to you right now. Everyone getting upset over hiking and holding on to grudges forever. So there is that. And I do have Riker play with the uh, spirits, forest spirits, and then also there's Harper walking silly. Um, I do not know. I mean, I do know why she's walking like that because she's mortified, but it's just hilarious to watch. So yeah, everyone got negative moodlet and everyone is upset over the hike. And since Anya led it, guess who's in trouble? So it says, yeah, bitter about hiking. But I sent her and Teresa on another hike, and I sent them to the cave because I thought that the cave you could woohoo in, but I guess that's a different cave that I'm thinking of. Maybe that's the cave on the mountain excursion. But oh well. Yeah, so I wanted them to go in the cave, but they can't. So instead, they just looked at this and, enjoyed their time out. So that was fun for them. Of course, we're still trying to get that last wildlife attack. And honestly, it's probably better because it says wildlife attack unscathed. So it's probably better to go when the wildlife is a little tamer because you're more likely to be unscathed, I suppose. I actually haven't run into any dangerous wildlife yet or any like super hazardous conditions. And they all went to the cave. So good for them. But We got our last wildlife attack on this bridge here, and Anya has completed her aspiration. She's level 10 in her job. She has, you know, a family and a house, and she has accomplished everything that she set out to accomplish. So we are really pumped about that. Anya is very successful, and she's still pretty young. So she does have time in her life to enjoy before she, you know, goes with her parents. So that was something that she wanted to accomplish, and that was something that she got, that she'll get to, meet any future grandchildren. But in the meantime, the kids are home from school. The money trees are covered in snow, and their father wants to come over and visit. He is sad currently, and as of Manage Worlds, he has a new baby. But yeah, he came to visit his children. He knows that this is his last chance while Harper is still a teenager because her birthday is coming up very shortly. And so he comes for a visit and he, wants to, before Anya came home, see the kids. Of course, she is home now and they don't get into it or anything. They don't fight in front of the kids. Um, they just, steer clear of each other and call it good. But he is sad for some reason. And my assumption is that it doesn't have to do with the new baby. But who knows? He's now got 5 children total. And Harper is very tense. It is actually good to have a yoga mat on your lot because all the Sims go there when they're tense. They want to make it work. So, as for the children's birthdays, I know Riker is still like more days than usually. I consider the 2-day warning my permission to have their birthday anytime between the 2 days and their actual birthday. And Riker is not quite in that limit, but I wanted him to be a teenager before we moved out of Anya's place, just because, I mean, not only do I think that she would prefer that her um, young adult and teenager child don't have to take care of a kid on their own, but also that um, that he can also work on his aspiration. I'm not 100% sure yet about teenagers and Batu, but we'll find out. I think we'll probably just start with Harper and then add Sims as we get used to the new world. But luckily we have the no strings attached woohoo, so we can get Harper having a baby any time now. I was actually thinking maybe she would meet someone in Batu and then, maybe like not know that she was pregnant and then they live in different places. And so, anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So, Harper made the cake for her birthday. And so she is starting a birthday party and inviting, everyone in the family. Not Justina or the children that she doesn't know. She does know Sean from school and from, meeting him when he lived in their house. So we did include him. But she doesn't really have any contact with her other siblings. So she ages up and we give her the genius trait. And it's very exciting. For some reason, when Riker tried to blow out the candles, then that glitch about it being indoors happened. I'm really not sure what triggers that. So we ended up having to move the cake outside so that Riker could blow out the candles. Also, Esteban is like really in the way right now. But yeah, Riker blew out the candles and then stood there for a second and then glitched outside. So I don't know really what's going on with this birthday cake glitch, but I am glad that there is a small workaround. So we are placing the cake outside and so that Riker can blow out the candles. and we give him the unflirty trait, and also the second Star Wars aspiration for the person who picks no sides. So Harper and Zoe are each going to pick a side, and then Riker is going to be the one in the middle. And you will soon realize how little I know about Star Wars. I have seen all of the old movies and like one of the new movies, um, but we will get to that. But first, Riker's makeover. This is going to be quick because I mostly picked out pre-made outfits for him. Honestly, the guy outfits are like fine, but we just want to give him some nice things to wear and fix his hair and his face. I mean, his hair's okay, but oh my gosh, his eyebrows, look at them. And no matter what eyebrow I choose, they're still like arced like that. Ugh, it looks terrible. I wish that there was something I could do about his eyebrows, but um, I'm not that invested in this, and I am not going to force him to have any children for our legacy, though he, might have some because I have MCCC, so he will act autonomously when we are not with him. Of course, I guess that's a question I have to answer is whether I'm going to keep. Yeah, it just depends on how it goes with the next child and how quickly we get through the Star Wars pack and all that. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And I'm going to have Anya and Riker take a selfie together, one last picture of her and her kids for the wall before we say goodbye to this house. So, thank you for coming on Anya's journey with me. And next time we will be building the house for the three children. So, I'll catch you then.